1,000, dead on 1,000. Holy shit.
Back to the training you want.
Oh, that's bullshit. Oh, that was a good kill.
Trying to stay. How's the mama doing today? Tiff doing? Hey. Knocked it all today or not? But if you're this fed up with the home, why not just do another? Wolfie!
Yep. Surprise!
How you doing today, Wolfie? Better?
Listening to more K-pop demon. Yes. Best move I can. Ooh, hello. I'm in the best mood I can ever.
K-pop demon good today.
Let's see. I've been listening to it for the past hour. And I changed my profile on my
I noticed you went from Yoshi. Was it Roy?
Link. It's Link. It was Roy.
You should again?
Link now.
Change is so fast. There's the S-Link.
I changed it to Christmas Link. Was that Roy or was that Crom? I can't remember. Might have been. Yeah, that was Roy. It wasn't Crom. It was Roy. I did have Yoshi. You know what? I had a Link one Christmas already, so I'm like, I'm just gonna put Link again. See the amount of like icons I have. I have Link, Yoshi, Roy, Dry Bones. Luigi is a wolf. Meta Knight, another one, and a bunch from. I think that's Xenoblade. Yeah, from Xenoblade Chronicles. And then I have Rhydon, the two of them together. Then Shiny Rayquaza. Like two different ones of Link and Zelda from Breath of the Wild. Or Tears of the Kingdom, I'm sorry. I meant Tears of the Kingdom. But Sharingan. Sharinga.
When it comes to like, what is it? Personally, quite a bit. I have like 10 for Happy Holiday.
Oh, Reaper, you're a wizard.
And like I have like, what is it? The one that surprised me the most for Xenoblade Chronicles, I have 200 icon chronicles.
I think your icon has been the same for like, I have no idea how long your. Oh, forgot her name now.
I like
From,
to keep it simple. She's the second big waifu chronicles.
Oh God, I forgot her name. Gosh. I had Mithra for quite some time.
Yeah, once I have something, I like to keep it the way it is. I don't really like cheat that much.
Between me and Edward, we changed our profiles a lot. Now he's a I think that's an Octolink. Yeah, he's an Octolink character now. And then I have another friend that uses the Link profile, but he's had his Link profile for years. And I have my little blue Pikmin. I know who that little blue Pikmin is.
Well, when it comes to the holidays one, only buy the ones I like, and I have Christmas and one Christmas on the street.
That's the one I have. That was the only. I think that's the only one from Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, I think so, where he's half naked.
That's Tears. I don't remember Tears having a kid. When I knew the Breath of the Wild had one.
I even
The
have
only reason
like
why
four of them for Halloween. Because I only ones I like, and I have no, I only have 2 characters for Halloween.
The reason why I called you a wizard is because giving you a hint of what I'm playing on my Switch.
Lego Harry Potter.
Right, yeah, because you're on your Switch now. I'm playing. Yeah, but which one? There were 2 Lego Harry Potters.
On the Switch?
Well, no, but I mean, back then the game was separate. The 2 Lego Harry Potter games, they had them separate. I had it for I had it on my 3DS at one point. I still have it on my.
Yeah.
I just never finished. I finished the story, but I never like completed all the other shit that was 100% it. This one, I've been stuck on 99.7. I can't finish it because I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. Basically, now I'm just playing the game stud collecting at this point. Because I found out in Skywalker Saga, no limit to stud collecting. Back then in the Lego game, you get capped of how many studs you can get. It was like 4 million, almost like 4 billion studs. In between there, and
Something bad happened to me,
wait,
bro.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear. Oh, I'm trying to see if there's a limit to how many Lego studs, Lego studs I can collect. God, the chair moved. Don't do that. Chair. Yes, they do call them studs. Yes. Well, I know the way Lego came up with their things. No, they're not.
Good-looking man is.
Oh, okay. Well, the chair broke. Sorry, chair.
Also,
Why?
a quick question.
That's
Last
good.
night, when you got off and you raided, did you pick me up on the chat? 'Cause, when I came back, I noticed like everybody was gone from the chat, including myself. And I rejoined. I noticed I was server muted.
No,
You too?
no, it's kick. Oh, I thought you were already. Time I left last night. Time I got off, went and raided, did whatever I did before bed. I came back and leave the Twin Dragon room.
Okay.
I never.
I noticed like when I rejoined, I was like, huh. I noticed that my account was server muted.
Server mute. So that's
I
what.
think after we had the moss, I was able to remove it on my own.
But, ended the call for myself, which probably would have booted you. However, Dragon room. Am I? So if you join back in, like, already gone.
Yeah.
We're already gone the first. I never booted. By the time I left,
Like when I went back into the, so I was just kind of curious when I went back to the chat. Off the bat, I was server muted. So I'm like,
yeah, because I know you said, whatever, and you. I came
Yeah.
by the time. We're already gone. We're already.
I
makes
don't
me
remember
wonder
it
if
being
there's somebody
dark
in the
in
background
London.
who's doing that on purpose, or is this just for being?
Because I have no reason. Server mute. Out of all the have audio, I lower people.
Yeah.
Once Wolf or anyone who ever once outright muted them, I may lower your like actual audio. That'll lower you. But I will never go and in order to mute, I have to. That takes a couple steps. Unless there's obnoxious audio that really annoys me. Yes, you have. It's just out of it's times I'll hear the game in Wolf's game. That's just that I don't mean it. If there was, I can't think. I'm going to say something. Then I'll mute you. No, like most of the time, happening. I would never mute you. I think something's happening. Because Wolf didn't.
Mm-hmm.
Because I never muted Wolf either. I would never. Has some horrendous audio, which, again, yes, there, but if it catches me off guard, like sometimes Wolf catch me off guard, but not like, ow, mother. I gotta mute you now. If it was constant, all I heard were then maybe I'll mute. But I wouldn't pick that. Oh, I don't know what's going on. Something's up with this. I had that in ever. Any of how long I've been. Had that. Good man. I would not do that. I have a reason. The only time I do mute, but it's on Discord, it's on Twitch. Yes. I'll sit there. I'm still. No one on Twitch. Phone call. Loudly. I would mute it. Or like when you get a call from your mom. Oh, it's in Spanish. Still a private call. That's why the other day when I told, like, I forgot what it was, like last week, I think Dragon was talking to somebody. Mute yourself. Talking to somebody. Whatever, because one, it's a private conversation. Two, I don't want to be putting you on blast like any one of the times where it happens so spontaneously that I don't have a chance to even. But it's not in Discord that. Yes, I do. So this server bullshit that I I honestly don't. And no, I just have a, and just like my mic, my mic's volume keeps going down because the fucking base of it has the gain meter. I don't know what is happening, so I'm having tech issues with a physical microphone. No, I don't know what's going on. I really don't. I wish I did. Something must be up with Discord. Because the only person I know that mutes themselves on the regular would be Dragon.
And I mute myself at times when I
Well,
step
yes.
out. Then
Yes.
I come back in.
See, but
Again,
that's
I'm muted fine.
yes. Dragon will mute himself for things, or you'll step away, or even I mute my own mic. Like I'll mute my actual microphone if I'm doing something or saying something. Or whatever. And then there's times where my brother or mom or whoever will come up to me and be like, hey, blah, 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 or whatever, and I just have no chance to mute myself. Or if my dog were barking loud enough to where it's audible, but because of my filters and stuff like that, it's a lot of my background noise is mitigated. But yes, there's generally reasons why I'll mute myself, but that's directly. As for you guys, I'll just lower your audio to the point where I can still hear you, but it's not muted. I don't know what is going on. You probably need to look that up and figure that out if it becomes more of a norm. Because yeah, it happened to Wolf and it was happening to you. I wonder if it would happen to me at all. Because there's times where my mic just outright disconnects. That's a different thing entirely.
Choo choo.
Thomas the Tank Engine?
No, Hogwarts Express.
I know. That was just the only actual train that I thought of. Yes, then there's the Polar Express.
I love that movie on Christmas. I used to have it on. I have it on DVD. Disc is so scratched, it's ruined, and I'm sad that it's ruined.
Yeah, that reminds me of my Dragon Ball DVD. Overplayed them so often. Several entire seasons got botched because of one or two discs got so scratched that it would skip. Then I broke my PS3's drives, making the console a digital console. Still usable, because that's predominantly what I had, really, was a bunch of... Then I just downloaded a bunch of anime onto a flash drive and put it onto my PS3.
Oh yeah, speaking of animes, I just finished watching Kenshin, and I'm sad when I got to the last episode. They're on their way by... What the fuck his name is,
The mummy. The mummy, right?
Yeah, the guy wrapped in the bandages.
Yep. Sisui. Or, not, no, that's not his name.
Shishio.
But either way,
Shishio.
there you go. That's it. Yes, he's the guy that dies from his own fucking body heat. Yes.
I was like, that wasn't the final episode. I only had two.
No.
two seasons.
Oh. I don't know where the anime ends. I don't know where the anime ends, but the manga does not end with him.
The anime, especially the one we saw back from the 90s, goes all the way up to
The brother, right?
On the manga.
I was gonna say, doesn't it go up to the brother? Because I have not seen the reboot, because I know they rebooted it. And I know the manga has a fight with Kenshin's wife's brother, where he ends up fucking killing her, and then that whole rebattle on the mountain that takes away his senses.
The only fight I really got to see with him with whatever the fuck.
Sishio, you had it. Yes, you had it. It's Sishio. Just say Mummy Man. Just say Mummy Man.
At all.
Mummy Man works because he's my favorite villain of the show or manga. He's the best. Dude fucking kills his own fucking partner just to get at Kenshin. I love him.
Like about the reboot, it rushes and it changes some stuff. Like, for example, Wolfie. You know that one scene where Sano, guy with the bat on his back.
Yeah, that's
yes.
Sano.
Oh no,
when
yes.
he destroys the battleship, you know how he actually goes inside and throws the little grenades and blows it up.
Yes.
In the manga and original anime, what he does is when he discovered the ironclad boat, he tried to make it on there, and he runs on the water and uses the mastery of 2 layers to like pretty much create a bridge to go on the water. Then he throws the grenades outside of the ship and destroys it from the outside. Doesn't go inside at
Oh,
all.
please. When I was
That's
that
great.
Was the last one I was watching. Look at the Peter Pan. with them fighting on the ship's sail. I'm like, this is Peter Pan all over again.
Be fair. To be fair, is it AM or PM right now? For me, it's PM. I would hope it's not AM. PM. It's 5. Are you okay, Chocolate Chip? I'm just late. That's because I woke up late. Because I woke up at noon. And then I'm losing grip. No, you're good. You're good. I tend to... Look, I tend to have moments like that where I'm like, what day is it today? Where am I? I've woken up and I'm like, oh shit, I'm late for work. Oh wait, it's the weekend. I've done that. Don't feel bad. Some days that just happens. But no, I woke up late today and then I spent a good portion just taking care of, being out in front, in the front room with my mom and brother, and we were watching game shows, and I was taking care of the dog, and due to disgusting and not too much info, my mom had a issue with bathroom. That's all I'm gonna say. So there was like a whole ordeal. So I was just out there that whole time, taking care of her and watching my dog while my brother took care of her. Because I have a pansy-ass weak stomach. Yeah, well, it doesn't help. It's not quite technically winter yet. It's still technically fall. Winter technically doesn't start until somewhere in the late December, near Christmas era. But yeah, it's just probably easier to say it's winter. But it's still fall. But yes, no, because of that, its days are shorter. And it's getting darker earlier. Slowly each day. And then that'll eventually go the other way. But no, yes, I totally understand that. And if you haven't slept or if you just woke up or whatever, it's very easy to get thrown off of reality. I'm always thrown off reality. I actually just really care about I just care about gaming, really about it. So I don't really focus on reality. Yes, I am still on the same hunt. My second shiny, yep. Whenever it decides to be that. Probably gonna be never for a while. Point of it. But that's okay. But I hope you're well, Chocolate. I hope everyone in chat's well. Thank you all. Trying to work. Work on my issue. Attitude. Which is my only actual happiness. Has been. I want to be taking it out. Feels so good. Because of the one that I did get on my other game, I did get 1 out of 2. Because of that, I did actually have a pretty you want to call it excitement? I really don't. Because I don't get overly hyped. My excitement, I guess. Yes, I was excited, but it's not like screaming. Or I get up and get excited and say things in the background. My excitement's a bit weird. Sometimes I can scream, yeah, got it, and sit in my chair and not be as overly hyped. And then my actual reaction was I got out of my chair, threw my jacket off, and then the equivalent of Ash turning his hat backwards. That back down. That's me getting serious. That was it. So for anyone who's clipped that or whatever, you can go and find it from that episode. I've labeled that episode with GOT, which will help me when I highlight it. So sorry for anyone who wants to watch all of this month-long hunt and be surprised at me getting it. The 2 episodes ago when I actually got it is labeled as got. Because that will help me when I'm highlighting my footage. Because otherwise all my episodes are labeled as such the way I have it, like playthrough-wise, live streams, playthrough, walkthrough, whatever. It's just, it all helps me keep it organized. A lot of people who name their episodes on Twitch or whatever, they just put, like, whatever they're doing, like Pokemon Emerald Hunt or something, or whatever. Mine is an entire series, so that's why it's live stream playthrough part 1, part 2, part whatever the fuck. So yeah. I appreciate the luck. And it will feel good. I just hope it's not a moment where I'm just like, meh. Because there are times where I hunt for something, not Pokemon specifically. Could be a weapon in Dark Souls, could be a weapon in PSO, or an item, and I'm just like, fuck. The best reactions, though, are when they're unexpected. Like when I got the Lavis Cannon in Lavis Cannon in Phantasy Star Online, which is a drop odds of way higher than Shinies. It has a drop odds of double-digit thousands. I think it's like 20-something thousand or more. I was like, ooh, hello. Genuinely surprised, but it wasn't like, I'm not like that. That's because I'm not outgoing. I hate when people get that excited. It just feels full.
Well, I just made that lantern 10 times freaking brighter.
You do that.
Wands do everything.
Eh?
Yeah, I did a little bit of like what Harry Potter and the catalog. There's so much stuff to break and collect. I get like
Oh, really?
If it does everything, can it make my dick bigger? Can it make my dick?
I don't think there's a spell for that.
Can it make my dick work?
And I don't think there's a spell for that.
But I am taking shit for that. Take my business up. I was only making a bad joke. I'm like that when people laugh really hard at something. I'm just like, it's not that funny, Jesus. Well, some people's comedy is different, but I totally agree. Like, there was something I watched on Facebook where someone was laughing at the stupidest joke. He's like, sorry, I find it funny. I'm like, okay. Half the time when people laugh at something and I don't get it, and I'm just looking back and forth, I'm like, that also, I don't get it, but really that funny? Like, I don't know. Yeah, I totally understand. Same with people I watch who play some horror games, and I'm just like, and they're like walking, and all I hear out of them is ah, 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 ah. I can't fake scream, but when they do that, and I'm just like, there's nothing there. There's nothing there. Like, I used to watch early streamers play FNAF and other content creators legitimately play FNAF, not people like Markiplier and them. And there was, like, fucking freaking the out. I can't tell if you're on the... And I'm just like, is it really that bad? Sorry, Irving's on a phone call. I was wondering who that was. I'm gonna go have a cigarette. But yes, no, I agree. Like, blind reactions for certain horror, perfect. But when it just feels forced, it maybe not. Some content creators, they just, I don't know. Like, when I get mad, like really mad or scared, I mean, when I get really scared, I get pissed. I'm usually silent, and I'll be like, you motherfucker. Or I'll yell, or I'll snap at some people. Like, not yell, but I'll snap at you. If you actively, legitimately scare me, because my anxiety is so bad, I will legit swear up in your face. I did it to my mom, and I hate it. Because there's times where she's gotten me good, without actually trying. But when people legitimately scare me, in real life, in person, I almost want to beat the shit out of them. I'll be right back. So if you're on call still... Naruto?
Any of that sound like Naruto?
It sounded like you said Sasuke.
I-
My headphones are not on my ears. It sounded like it from a distance, Wolf. My headphones are not on my head.
Oh.
I heard was
Naruto! Don't fire him. Ooh, trampoline. Little Haku. Heart now give me your soul. Underneath your skin. I should water for my wound. Massages, but you got me under some sort of spell, and I like it. Little higher. Your idol. I'm gonna break everything in this hall if I need to. Your heart, soul. Who needs chairs? You wizard kids don't get this. Do what I tell you. You don't need chairs. Chairs are for the weak.
Naruto! Sasuke! And before that alert.
That's all I'm gonna tell these wizard kids. Snotty wizard kids do not need chairs. Don't talisman. Let's have one of them. Carrying me. Oh, well, they tried to hit me. Cool. These ones are not friendly. Can you move out of my way? Mr. Stone Man, out of the way. Okay, walk around you. Now I'm here for your soul. I'm not taking the soul, I'm here for the soul. You gave me your heart and I'm... Never give someone your soul, I mean your heart, and then they'll take your soul away. Oh, okay, I got at least ride. Then I read the ones upstairs. That makes sense. Oh, they do attack. Okay. Oh, but I can't hurt anybody with it. Ooh. Oh well. At least it can carry me around. Oh, I guess I can't go through doors on these. That's sad. I switched games. I decided to switch games. I got bored.
Sorry about that, guys. I had to make a skip.
I want sake.
Oh, hey, I'm not being. Yes, and I did something. Thanks. Sorry, I stepped away because I had a cigarette. I made some coffee. I had to make some coffee. Starbucks. Anyway.
It's funny. I'm fighting
Ivysaur. That's Venusaur. I don't know why I deepened Ivysaur. That's Venus. No, Venusaur does the Venusaur. Ivy, I forget. Because I know Ash's Bulbasaur is Bulba, Bulba. That and the Bulba, the Bulbasaur theme when they did the Bulbasaur Forest episode.
yeah.
Where they all did the massive solar beam together. Venusaur. Yeah, but you do have a deeper voice, so your voice is not as high pitched as some women. You do have a better voice for that. You definitely have a better vocal range for a deeper toned voice like a Bulbasaur. God, I don't know how any of the voice actors did half the Pokemon, man. The voices have. Yeah, having to say. Just wake up every morning knowing your job. Just wake up in the morning knowing your job is literally just to say Pikachu for freaking 8+ hours a day. Pika, 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 pika. Considering how freaking popular Pikachu is, and it's in every freaking episode for 20-something minutes at a time, and Pokemon is one of the longest running video game anime adaptations I've ever seen, and it's still going. Thank you for the alert, Dragon. Thank you for everything. Thank you for everyone being here as well.
Oh, there they are.
My headache has gone down. Sorry for earlier. I literally sat down, went live, told Irving I was ready, and started streaming, and then my headache started to just hit me. I was like, what the hell is this coming from? What was causing me to get tired? Yeah, I didn't even take anything. I started going, and then just went away. I mean, it's there. I could still feel my temples pounding, but not any. It's not a migraine. Just don't know where.
I just went to go. I had a headache myself. I had me too.
I think mine is more because I'm drinking way too much caffeine and sugar, and I have not the best habits. Might be just my. No, I'm not saying I don't ever brush my teeth or shower for much, but I go weeks sometimes without brushing, just because I hate it. Yeah, I know it's gross. I'm a gross guy. I'm not Osmongold level of gross, though, for anyone who knows who that is. If anyone doesn't, go look up videos on YouTube and Twitch of Osmongold's setup and room and house. The dude, I thought I was pretty dirty because I'm lazy with my stuff and could just leave shit everywhere, but holy hell. It just came up on my YouTube feed, so I was curious. Some streamer by the name of Osmongold, who's a popular dude. I don't watch him. Apparently he lives in a home full of weeks to months of years of old, like, food bags and trash and cups of soda, bottles of soda. The dude apparently never drank water in his life. Everyone on there is making fun of him. They had an entire episode of talking about him where the guy never drank water in his life. He literally was getting sick eating salad. And the dude is thin, if not thinner than me. I don't know. But, like, he apparently mentions that he doesn't... Okay, I want to give you a frame of reference. I was watching a video where a bunch of people were donating money to the guy just to clean his house and shower. Yeah. The dude was making money showering because he goes that long without showers. And for anyone who questions how he showered, he had his shirt off, that's it. He showered with shorts on, so he didn't get banned onto it. Yes. People literally made an entire donation thing to give him money and raise money for charity, and it involved him cleaning his house and his body. The dude has roaches literally walking all over him and in his house. The dude's disgusting. But, like, I've been watching some of that lately. Curious. Because that came up on my news. Very curious fuck. But apparently the dude had lost most of his teeth because all he drinks is sugar. And he literally takes blood from his mouth and just rubs it on his wall and shit. The dude's gross. I thought I was gross. Meaning I don't shower as often as I should. But then again, I shower at least a couple times a week. So it's not... I don't stink. The only part of me that stinks is probably my feet. I haven't bought new shoes in forever, so my feet just kind of... And I usually stay with my same socks on for like... But yeah, my feet kind of stink and my socks kind of stink. I had to buy new socks. That's about it. My shoes, I really should just buy a new pair of shoes. Because I've worked them to death. To the point where the stink of my feet are permanently permeating from my shoes. I either should get shoe deodorant, or the lack of shoe. Shoe balls, whatever you want to call them, to keep my shoes fresh. But I might as well just buy a new pair of shoes, because mine are so worn down. Well, the laces, specifically. My shoes are actually still in good condition, because I never wear them. It's my DC shoes. They're actually very good condition. Again, they're my house shoes. Shoes I go out with, but not work with. I don't skate anymore, but like skating shoes are very comfortable. Literally, they're permanently tied because the laces are ripped off on one of my shoes. Need to... Did Irving step away? No, it's just oddly silent on his end. I know you're focusing. I don't know if he's doing something or not. I know he had a call just before I stepped away. So I don't know if he's silent. Because he was here when I came back. Oh, you sound focused. That's all.
When I'm playing Smash, I don't focus.
Maybe you should if you're playing. Ah, there you are.
I'm giving it a try.
Ah, there you are. No, you were just oddly silent. I was just like...
Last time you're doing the laundry.
Ah, okay. No, I know you had a call, then I stepped away, and I came back. All good.
Oh, I find this funny. I'm Ridley, fighting with Samus. Samus, where is your, suit?
Well, if you played Metroid, her suits get damaged significantly every fucking Metroid game.
To be honest,
That's-
I've never played a Metroid game.
Okay, the originals are very Castlevania-esque. Hence, have you ever heard the terminology when they reference games called Metroidvania? It's combining Metroid and Castlevania into one genre, such as games like Hollow Knight is a Metroidvania, or stuff like that. Well, because it involves backtracking a lot and getting power-ups to progress. In Metroid, you need like the ball morph, the bomb, the poop bomb, stuff like that to progress. But every game, Samus always gets damaged to the point where her suit loses its upgrades somehow. There's one that's the missile, the one that's the morph ball, the one that's the poop bomb. Then you got like the dash one where you like open up things and like Metroid Prime is the only Metroid I've actually I started with Metroid Prime. I never owned the originals, but I've played them. They're all right, not my cup of tea. But, like, Castlevania is a better game. I like Castlevania better than Metroid. And even then, I barely played the games. Irving's more of a Metroid or a Castlevania guy than I am. But they are fun. If you're into that kind of side-scroller 2D mix, sort of platformy with memorization, and plus it gives you a map, so it's not like that hard to memorize where things go. You just gotta backtrack a lot. Like Hollow Knight had the same thing. very similar concept. It's a Metroidvania mixed with like boss fights, kind of like Mega Man. Hell, even Hollow Knight has Mega Man-esque upgrades that you like allow you to dash, jump twice, and wall climb. So it's a mix of Metroidvania with Mega Man, and boss fights that are kind of Mega Man-ish mixed with Souls, because it's more pattern memorization, but it's 2D, so that's why I just call it Mega Man. Because Metroid bosses and Castlevania bosses, they're not anything like that. They're pattern memorization, but it's more of the same repeated. I don't know, the boss fights are. They're not the same type of boss fights. Good games, though. They're very good, and they're very popular, and there is a reason why, like, a lot of your characters are in Smash and or alive today with games. Metroid Prime was pretty. I know they made another one. Reason why. Popular franchise, popular character, and everyone loves Samus Aran or Aran, whatever call her. And the revelation, I wasn't around for that revelation because I never played it growing up, but the revelation of Samus being a girl, everyone was ecstatic and frickin' gone batshit ape shit. And you got Ridley, the weird pterodactyl bird thing. That's from Metroid. Then you got the Metroid itself, which is the weird squid brain thing. That's what Metroids are. The actual name for the game is in reference to the actual enemies that fights her. The little brain sucker things. Those little jellyfish. That's a Metroid. I feel like Nintendo really likes dealing with characters in space. I mean, you got Pikmin as well. Like, a lot of their games have space related. Better than redoing Mario 50 million. And that's why I like RPGs more, is because, yes, it has other things to break up the monotony of the same repeated gameplay. Sure, some of the minigames are boring as fuck, but at least you have capturing Pokemon and figuring out what you want to do with them, how to use them, who you want to use. You got breeding if you want to make a competitive team. You got shinies. You got other things you can do with Pokemon that break up the monotony of constantly beating the game over and over again to grind or whatever it is how you grind. And that's what makes RPGs more replayable for me. And you could do it in any different way. Certain games like Hollow Knight, as much as I love it, like, aside from the way you explore, some games are limited to how you explore because you need to get collectibles and certain things to progress. So it's kind of the same overall. Nonetheless, though, they're very fun games. That's Metroidvanias. And that's why I love Dark Souls so much, just because how you can play it. You can take most of it in any order for the most part, until you get to the end bosses, the story significant bosses, the ones you need to beat, which is like beat 4 bosses and then the final boss. Kind of like Elite Four, where you have to beat through 4 other people to wait to open the final. You know, in a sense, like in Dark Souls, you have to beat 4 other bosses to open up the final area for the last boss. You can't just do that out of order, but you can beat every other boss for the most part out of order. In any order. Like, I know in Dark Souls 1, I was going to the area with the skeletons. There's a graveyard leading right to a catacomb. You can technically go down there and fight the stupid boss that's down there and get the Rite of Kindling, which is allowing you to kindle the bonfire further for a stronger Estus Flask. You could do that right at the beginning, and he is so... They made him very weak for that reason. If you go and fight Pinwheel, if you're beefed up towards mid-game to end-game, Pinwheel dies in like a couple hits. Not 2 hits. However, he hits hard, but they made him so weak, it's just so people who explore they can take him out. And he's meant to be fought early. Because he gives you such a unique upgrade to increasing your heal strength. Which is definitely important for players. Normal players. I am not a challenge runner or speed runner, but still, that's why they made it. For anyone who's questioned why such a later game boss, or he's not, because most people probably tackle him later, because he leads to the Undead Crypt. Well, no, the Tomb of the Giants. He leads to the Tomb of the Giants. And that's a later game area. But that's what I love about Dark Souls. In a way, Dark Souls gets called a Metroidvania all the time because of its level design and concepts. Backwards, it's literally, it's Metroidvania is just type of gameplay, more or less. It's you backtracking to certain areas and requiring power-ups to progress, or certain things to progress. It's not as linear as some games are. For instance, like Final Fantasy XIII is referenced as a giant fucking hallway. The arguments people have on some games and why they hate them is so dumb, yet they go and play games like fucking Fortnite, Call of Duty. Which is literally just shooting people. I mean, I get everyone has their taste, but shitting on a game for being very, very little explorations, very stupid. That's why I only care about gameplay on games. If the gameplay and the combat's fun, I don't care if the levels suck. Or the areas, levels, design, whatever. Like, no one was happy with Lumiose being, or no one was happy with ZA being only in Lumiose City, but yet look at it now. Everybody is loving ZA. That's all I see now, is everyone posting shinies and whatever, and weird photos of everyone getting fucked by their Pokemon, because of course not. Facebook, why? Everyone's taking selfies in weird, compromising positions and stuff, and it's just like, well, you guys are having fun. I knew it was gonna happen. People were gonna amply ask for a bunch of crap, shit on when they got it or didn't get it, just like with every other fucking time they do this, and then love it months later. Even though it hasn't even been that long. People were shitting on Arceus because of its fucking too big of a map, but very little substance in some spots. Same with Elden Ring. Elden Ring was getting the same shaft. Here we are. Both games have sequels, sort of. Elden Ring had a DLC and Night Rain. Fucking ZA is a sequel to Arceus and is getting DLC. Day 1 DLC, but nonetheless, still has DLC coming. Probably, hopefully, a future one too. And plus, they just gave us Mewtwo. I can't wait to bring my babies in once home's available. I have me shiny Mewtwo. Too bad all the freaking stones that I had on X and Y and Oris is gone because of home. I can't transfer home Pokemon held items into home, which is kind of playing. I guess it makes sense. I just feel like that whole thing just feels like a waste of effort. Going and putting all this effort in to get all this thing, and yet you're either forced to trade to other games, and then once you get to the point where you can't trade between a game from a higher generation, it's just like, oh, well, there goes all those. 3DS to Switch requires Poke Home and Bank, or Poke Home, such like that, through Poke Bank to Home, and it's just like, well, there goes all my items. Because I think it's so slow, trades 6 Pokemon at a time. After a while, it gets monotonous. When you have like 700, 800 plus Pokemon, trading 6 at a time is so fucking boring. With what? Oh, I know. I'm not saying that I don't understand. I'm just saying it sucks, more or less. I totally get it. And even now, while I hate that not every Pokemon is in the modern games, I totally understand it. That's a lot of shit to code. And it's not just that. There's more to it than that. But yes, yeah, I totally get it. I just wish. I just don't like having things. Because of my AD, I just like everything in one place. That's why I didn't touch my Oris for the longest time. I finally just put all my Pokemon from Oris to home, finally. And I'm just like, even now, it's like, well, they're all on there, yes, but I still want them all on the modern game, because I want it. But yeah, it's like, one day we'll get a modern Pokemon game that'll have everything. One day. And it's not gonna be home. It's gonna be an it's gonna be an MMO Pokemon game that'll have that. The only way I could see them successfully now implementing every Pokemon in one game, it's gotta be big. It can't just be one region. And the next region has been, I don't know if it's fully been confirmed, but the next games, I believe, is called Winds and Waves. And there's been talks and leaks of a future MMO based on Japan, meaning Kanto, Johto, and I believe Hoenn regions all in one region, all in one. Something like that. So we are getting bigger and bigger Pokemon games, and you slowly saw that with Arceus. Like, look how big, well, it's not huge. Arceus was a very open, explorative game compared to other games in the past. I mean, sure, it only has like 5 or 6 maps, but it's still big maps. To be fair, though, I would love to see what the rest of X and Y looks like. The rest of ZA on the outside of fucking Lumio City, the rest of Kalos. I want to see that in frickin' majestic as Glory of Swing. Maybe one day. Gen 6 is my favorite region, besides Johto. Kalos and Johto are my top favorite generations in games as of right now. I will always have a soft spot for Gen 2. Gen 1 would be better if it just looked better. That's the only reason I don't like it. I love Gen 1, but that's the only reason what's holding it back. Gen 2, to me, I love the color of the gameplay color and the sprite work upgraded look of Gen 2. Gen 1 kind of hurts my eyes after a while, but I love Gen 1. That's the only thing that's holding it back, is that it is very archaic. But then again, Gen 2 has its issues. They had to take shit out because of the size, because of limitations. Not that that's a problem, but the scaling isn't great. So most people struggle to get through the rest of the game because the Elite Four is so low compared to Red. And it's just, I don't know. It's fixed in Heart Gold. Somewhat, I think. Because they upgrade. The Elite Four, they get a lot stronger. I've never really had a problem with it. Apparently it's bad to the point where everyone on social media is like, Gen 2's problem is leveling, and it's level scaling. I never really found an issue. The only massive jump is Red. The Elite Four barely, touched the 50s, and then you got Red, who's 80, 70, 80s. Whoa, okay then. But then again, you go through all of Johto, all of the Elite Four, Kanto, and then the League again. There's no way no one should be ready for Red. I fucking grinded the Pokedex in the wild. By the time I did that, I was ready for Red. I struggled more on Steven Stone and Wallace's dumbass in Gen 3 than I did Red. The irony.
My legs are cramping.
Maybe do some leg stretches. Stretch out them hamstrings. Them calf muscles. Stretch them calf muscles. Them. Get up and do some leg stretches. I would. Okay, I'm a klutz. I'll trip over almost anything. I'll trip over my own feet. Trust me, I have. Also, because of my seizures, at times I get my epilepsy. Sometimes I get lightheaded because of the brain injuries. My skull. At times I'll just get lightheaded by getting up or certain actions. Just makes me much more lightheaded than normal. I gotta be careful with my tripping because if I hit my red head wrong, I'm afraid I'll have another epilepsy. What, Irving?
You played Killing Floor before, right?
Have I what?
Like, Killing Floor before.
I have, yes. I believe 2. Yes, I played Killing Floor.
I tried 2 a while back, but really big fan of it. It's much on my take. The third one? The more simple in the beginning.
I never played it by myself. I played it with Tom. It's more of one of those like it's more like hold up and survive, rather than like the story. I don't know what how the main gameplay is.
It's like another one of those like Call of Duty zombie games.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I didn't know if there was like more of a story to it because when we played Killing Floor 2, that's all it was survive. See how long you could waves and waves of nonsense. So if I felt.
There's a story to it if you pay attention to it, but you can't even hold that thing.
Okay, that's what I thought. But yes, me and Tom played Killing Floor 2. It was fun for like a one-off.
Like, the only one that actually had more of a story was Zombie Trilogy.
Okay. Maybe in the future we can play that, play some Killing Floor if you care. But like, yeah, if you're not into it, then it's understandable. Not really my cup of tea either.
Try something interesting. I downloaded it from the it's the free
Yeah.
game you get for December.
Yeah. Okay. I think it was free on PC at one point as well when I got it.
Because you know me, I do take advantage of the perks for the plus stuff. I actually
Well, that's good. I don't use it because I just buy what I want. And if something's free, sure, I'll get it. I don't get me wrong. I've downloaded plenty of free PlayStation Plus stuff, but I predominantly don't check my shit on the regular. I go and find my damn hard drive. And I was looking.
What is it? Since Zombie PS4.
Mhm.
What is it?
Well, that's good. Well, that's good because you don't have a consistent paycheck like I do, so that's good. I appreciate it. At least you're getting getting the money's worth out of something that I bought you. So I appreciate that. Thank you, actually.
It's like a Brett with Plus, the total games I have for Plus. Tell me, I have 360 games just for being a Plus member.
That's you have plenty. Wait, no, you don't. You have 300 games, and I guarantee you probably have nothing, right? I was about to say you have plenty. Wait, no, you don't. You're a gamer. Gamers have nothing. I know that pain all too well. I have a million games on my PlayStation 3, 4, 5, Switches, Xboxes, and not enough games. I know that feeling.
Yeah, because like recently, apart from Playing Force 3, because like I was surprised the added stuff, I think it's not that old yet, not even a year old.
Yeah.
But you know, we got Horizon, Lego One for Plus, a game called Neo White, it's like Japanese arcade thing.
Never heard of it.
it.
Hmm. Interesting. I was gonna say ass. I have never heard that either. Interesting.
And of course,
That-
the game was Outlast Trials, whatever that is.
Nah.
Outlast Trials.
I know of Outlast 1 and 2. I've seen Trials. I just don't know if it's a DLC, if it's a standalone, or what.
It's a standalone.
I've seen it. I know of it. I've not played it because I've only played 1 and the DLC for 1, which is the Whistleblower DLC. That's it.
Yeah,
I've
because
seen-
like PS4, PS5, you get both of them for free.
Mhm.
I think, what is it? This is, January's next, right? Yeah, so today's the last month we're getting PS4 games plus.
Mm.
Only gonna be PS5 games.
So they're gonna be shutting down PS Plus on 4, or just gonna be shutting down the store.
Oh, just getting rid of the you getting PS4 games on the monthly for every month.
Okay.
I just
Okay.
how like I read the PS3 games like years ago back.
Yeah. I didn't know if they were gonna be canceling PS4 at all, just because the PS5
No, it's
is
just,
modern.
I
Okay.
think we still play it, just a lot of things are gonna be shut down. Like, there's a game I hear called Let It Die. And
Hmm.
I've heard that's gonna get shut down in this year for PS4. And they're gonna give it offline play. I think on the PS4, maybe the PS5.
Yeah. Not bad.
But they even did Plus with Kellogg, they gave me the OG Resident Evil 3 and 2 on the stick.
Oh, nice.
Wolfie,
Mm-hmm.
if you play the Sonic games, I've been looking at games to download onto my PlayStation, the girlfriend to play. I haven't started it, but have you played Sonic Colors?
I played it on the. I haven't played it. The one on the Switch that's the updated version of Sonic Colors. Sonic Colors Ultimate. I have not played that one.
Yeah, I have that one on my PlayStation.
Yeah, I haven't played that one yet.
Is that the best version of them all of them?
I mean, I wouldn't know since I haven't. And I
Yeah.
played the original of Sonic Colors and I beat it in about a minutes. Like the same day I bought the game, same day I finished it.
Because in total, all the games I have on here is 534.
I'm gonna be honest, I do not know how many games I have on my store. Probably not that many.
Well, the PlayStation is my main baby. That's the main thing I play on. The Switch is just mainly for like Pokemon and String RPG.
I want more.
Like, for good example, I have Hogwarts Legacy, and I got it on the PS5, which is a better option to play it on compared to the Switch. Because even on the Switch too, I noticed Hogwarts Legacy, so I made it downgrade for play on the other console.
No, I was playing Smash and I got bored of YouTube on my Chromebook.
Don't you have YouTube on your